I'm Miss Diane, and this is my dog, Noodles, otherwise known as Noodles The Math Dog. Ta-da!
And you stumped me.
I know it sounds unusual, but Noodles does math. What you have to do is you have to count her barks. And that's the reason she wants to get started, because she knows she's going to get some treats. So we'll start out, and then I'll let you give her some problems, okay? But she's going to be loud. And I start her off with pretty much the same problem. Noodles, what's 2 plus 2?
3.
No, that was 4. How about 6 minus 3? Ah, was that right? Yes. And I'll tell you what, if you raise your hand, we'll let her do a few problems for you. But first I got to tell you, up here are some problems you can choose from, okay? But we don't want real long ones because I'll get a headache because she's loud, right? Okay, so if you have a problem in your head already, let's hear it. We'll start way at that end with the girl. Say it nice and loud.
What's 5 plus 5?
Long one. Is that right? That was a long one. Okay, let's do a good short one, okay?
What's 9 plus 10?
No, honey, we got it. Let me tell you. We have to, the numbers have to be under 10, and the answer has to be under 10. So if you pick one from the board, that will be great. Anyone from the board.
What's 15 minus 7?
No, honey, here. Wait, I'll call on you. That young man there is so nice and quiet. Go right ahead, Negrete.
10 minus 7.
No. Say it louder.
What's 10 minus 7?
10 minus 7, right? Okay, yes?
What's 8 minus 5?
Did you hear that? 8 minus 5. Is that right?
Yes.
Good job. This young lady on the end.
6 minus 1.
And I'll tell you what.
6.
We're going to do some more math at the end, but if you don't mind, I'd like to tell you a little bit about Noodles, okay? Now, Noodles, I got to get my notes over here. Noodles was one of my rescue dogs. Now, that doesn't mean she went out and rescued like lost children or anything. What it means is she needed to be rescued. She lost her home. And she lost it because she was a bad puppy. She was wild and she didn't listen and she got big and the people couldn't control her. So she needed a second chance. I bet all of us love second chances, right?
Yeah.
Well, she got a second chance. They gave her to the rescue and I started working with her. And now, look at her. So that's a good lesson. It's not where you start in life. Okay? It's where you end up. And she had a rough start, but now she's a therapy dog. She's got her own ID. She goes to visit hospitals. This is her ID for Oakwood Hospital. And she does children events, and that's a wonderful thing. Okay? So where you end up in life. And unfortunately, not all dogs get rescued. They can't call on the phone and say, hey, I'm over here on Michigan Avenue and I'm lost. Or I got a really bad home. Can you come get me into a better home? So, but all of us, we can get rescued and saved. Because God sent who? On the cross to die so that we could all be saved. Who are we talking about? Jesus, right? Yes.
Jesus and God is the same person.
Very good. So all you have to do is choose that. Invite him into your heart, and he's going to be there for you. He's not going to be pushy, so you invite God into your life, and you have somebody that you're going to have a relationship with. Dogs, do you know what I mean by a relationship? Like dogs love people, right? But I've had dogs that couldn't relate with people because they were raised out in a pen all by themselves, not with people. I got to tell you a quick story of one dog, Shadow. He was raised with a golden retriever out in a pen, and when we got him, he couldn't connect with people. And usually I could work with dogs. I'd hold their face and look at them, and I'd give them love and put my face by theirs and feed them by hand, and pretty soon they'd connect. Not poor Shadow. He was always going off kind of lost in another room. So one day I said to my husband, he's stretched out on the lazy boy, and I said, Bob, get that dog up on your lap. So Bob went and picked up Shadow, got him on his lap, and had to hold him for a minute or two. And all of a sudden, you could just see that dog relax. And after that, he didn't move for an hour. And then every time Bob sat in that lazy boy chair, Shadow would walk right over. Never jump, but he'd crawl right up, settle himself in. And he then formed a relationship with people. And he just was in love with Bob, but he went to a new home. And you want to have a relationship with God. That's a very important thing. Now, I gotta look at my notes. Oh, I know what else I want to tell you now. We have a gift for you. Noodles has a bookmark to give you. Here it is, right here. Now, first, I think we better explain to you what a bookmark is. That means you put away all your devices and your video games, and you go to the library or a store, and you get a book to read. Books are great. They'll take you to all kinds of places. They'll scare you. They'll make you cry. You'll learn a lot. And Noodles, what are the best type of books to read? Tell them. Dog stories. That's what she said. Dog stories are the best. Okay, and on here it says, unleash your talents and bring a smile to others. Do you know what that kind of means? What do you think? Huh? Just what do you think? I do. Well, it means like, look at Noodles. I found her talent for math. Isn't that nice? And isn't it nice that she shares it with others? She comes to children events. She goes to nursing homes. She entertains people. And that's what you want to do. You all have some wonderful talents. And you're going to discover more. And if you don't think you have talents, tell me this. How many know that you can make your mother or father or grandparents smile and laugh? Yes, that's a sense of humor, and they love you. That's a gift that God's given you. Another gift is you make your parents proud, and that's very important. So those are gifts that you have now, and you're going to find lots more gifts as you get older. And make sure you share them. One gift we all have is kindness. How many have been good to a friend that they saw needed a good friend, right? You were kind. That's a gift. And as you get older, you keep looking for gifts. And the best gifts is God's love, though, okay? So, I'm getting old here. I got to check my notes, make sure I got everything down here. So the first thing to remember from Noodles is not where you start, where you end up, right? And the other thing is, just like Noodles has a relationship with me, you want a relationship with God. And when you find all the talents and gifts that God's given you, you're going to do what with them? Share them, yes. That's right. Now, I bet you want to have her do more math for you? Or do you have questions?
I have more math.
You've got questions. Okay, let's do a few questions. What's your question?
Why and how and where did you get her?
Very good. It was right here in Dearborn I got her. They couldn't control her because, like I said, she was wild and a bad puppy. But look at her now. She's such a good girl, isn't she?
Yeah.
You want to know how she got her name Noodles? Her name that she came with was Maggie May. But when I took her out to a lake with some little kids, do you know those long styrofoam tubes?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they put all those tubes under her, and then she was just hanging in the water on those tubes. And I thought, oh, that's a great name, and I decided to keep her. We didn't, because I had math problems. Now, when I point to you, you gotta say it fast, because otherwise, if you say the first number, she's gonna start barking it. Okay, you got a problem?
1
Okay.
plus 1.
Say it again.
1 plus 1.
Good problem.
10 minus 7.
Very good. Yes.
I have 1.
8 minus 4.
Did you hear? Wait, hold on. She's got to have her treat, doesn't she? She says, no, I'm not doing another problem until I get a treat. Okay, say it louder.
Noodles, what's 8 minus 4?
Very good. Okay, somebody on this side now? Yes.
What's 6 minus 2?
She's got something that she was smelling there. Say it again for her.
What's 6 minus 2?
I think she heard you, didn't she? Yeah. Sometimes like she gets a little distracted. Okay, in the front row here. Did you give her a problem yet? What's your problem? 3 minus 2. Very good. What's yours? 10 minus 9. Oh, you know that's her hardest problem? When the answer's 1, because it's sometimes hard for her to stop. So I'm surprised she got the first one. Yes, go ahead.
10 minus 6.
Good job, huh? Who hasn't given her a problem yet?
And that's 2.
Okay, yes.
9 minus 5.
Say it louder.
9 minus 5.
Okay, yes.
6 minus 2.
Oh, these are all answers of 4. Give her something so the answer will be a little different.
4 plus 3?
Oh, good.
I got
Is that right?
Yeah. I know.
That's a good one. Who hasn't given her a problem? Oh, you gave her a problem. Aha. Say it loud.
I have another.
4 plus 2. Hold on. It got stuck in the throat. Wait, let's start again. The treat got stuck. What was the problem again? 4 plus 2. There we go. Okay, I think maybe you've got other things planned and I don't want to take up any more time, right? So, we thank you, and I hope I didn't take up too much time there. Was that okay?